be something there.
Not a good sign.
5 seconds.
He's typing.
Oh shit, I forgot. OMW.
Let's go. Are you streaming?
All right, Dyer gets to ban.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
gonna stream my screen for AR.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Stream on?
I got
Stream
you.
on.
Yeah, stream's on.
So I have insider information.
I'm gonna
That
turn on my-
steady
I have-
hand
here.
slash is
No.
playing this Night Stalker. No?
No, I have so much inside information that I don't even think I should share it all, because Caden asked
Okay.
me to do some draft prep with him.
Oh shit. Okay.
So part of this draft is a F Spoon production.
The Night Stalker versus Shakira.
Co-produced by Caden, of course. I almost
Indubitably.
doxed his like whole name, his whole Christian name.
Radiant's up. Bandits.
But this is roughly what we expect, right? This is some super meta draft already, right?
Yeah.
Jakiro first pick. I mean, I think it's just good. I think it's just a good first pick. And B, looking at their team, they seem to enjoy picking support first on Backdoor Bandits.
Did it get touched by the patch, Shakira?
Yes, it got double touched. The
Double
facet got
touched?
nerfed. The facet got nerfed, and the base spell got nerfed.
Dude, not the legendary.
Oh,
double.
and the talent got nerfed. So Ice Path got triple nerfed in the patch.
So it's just way worse.
It's worse. It's worse. It's not clear if it's so much worse
Wait.
as to be not pickable.
I'm interested by this though. Weaver. We've seen Weaver in recent professional tournaments, usually as a support, right? Like a position 4.
Yeah. Yep.
Could this be a new era for Steady Hand Slush?
I
No
think it could
longer
be.
the clockwork player.
I think it could be.
I
I
don't-
think. What? Like, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't want to be toxic, but I'm
Wow.
going to be anyway. I don't think he can play Weaver.
So, Flash plays
I'm
Weaver.
putting it out there. I'm putting it out there. I don't recall seeing the Steady Hand Slush guy pick Weaver. Like I don't recall seeing that.
You played with it a few times.
Yeah,
Problem
not
is-
to
Done
put
it a
too
few
fine a
times
point
since
on
he
it, but
didn't-
you were not in those games.
Okay, so he's prepping the Weaver
Yeah.
is what you're telling
He
me.
has a few games left.
Okay,
Yeah.
how did it look? You were in those games. How did it
Good.
look?
He's good. Played well.
It looked good.
Yeah, played well.
I think it's a Schlesh kind of hero, right? Sneaky.
He had a game-winning
It
play.
is sneaky.
versus,
It's annoying. It makes
is what
people
team was that?
upset.
And I think anytime you can put Alex on a hero that's sneaky and makes people upset, and the numbers are
well.
good, like it's just a good meta hero, I think
Okay, I
it's a
can believe
recipe for
that.
success.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We beat the Captain Coco casualist Gus Moblin stack.
Yeah.
With, the Schleck Weaver. And it
there was,
actually
like-
super important.
Yeah, like they went high
Alright, I'm
ground,
excited.
and Luke was about to die back on Mars, and Alex saved him with the ult and saved the game, and then we won the game.
All right, I'm very excited to see this.
So I see a lack of stuns on Radiant.
Yep.
This is,
They have one small stun.
Yeah. But the silence is like a nice bit of a CC, but it's like it's not enough, right? Like
Agreed.
if that's your
Agreed.
only stun, you will lose the game. So then this has to be a stun here, like a real solid stun.
Like a
Fire
real,
with 3 stuns.
yeah. It's got to be a real big boy stun. Okay.
That is neither a big boy
It's
stun
a stun.
nor-
It is a stun.
nor reliable.
It's pretty reliable. If
Okay.
if they're roughly in the area, you will stun them
Yeah, for half a second.
for half a second. But okay, like TP canceling, combo breaker,
So if
some of the
this-
things that stuns are good for, this does, right?
If this isn't a stun, the game is up. Oh god.
I mean, okay, so
No, it's
these
good.
I like it for Radiant so far. I like it for Radiant
Mhm.
Silver. These are the side lanes, right? We see Ursa Warlock, extremely strong side lane, right? I would argue that Radiant has to make major mistakes not to win this lane.
5 seconds.
I think you may be overestimating how strong Ursa is.
How
Because
strong?
you're
What?
how strong Ursa is in lane.
Well,
You're
so mostly,
saying-
Warlock, it could be good.
mostly Warlock.
But the thing is, like, you never get to all ins on Mars.
Dyer gets the
Yeah, that's true.
He just pushes
Yeah,
it
because
away.
he has ways to get Ursa off of you, right?
And you actually can.
I
Just
definitely don't like Gyro.
Remy,
Definitely
off.
do not like Gyro here.
Yeah, it's an awkward
I
carry
feel
matchup.
like-
We'll just beat the living shit out of Gyrocopter.
Ursa just kind of owns
Look,
Gyro.
but I'm still concerned as how they're gonna lock people down.
Yep.
They have
Agreed.
2 stuns, and both of them are like, one's an ult with the 160-second cooldown, and the other is like
How
a
many
point
The
2
Caden
second
Lash.
stun. And
Caden
Caden,
Lash.
like, classically doesn't play stun heroes.
Lash with Glepnir might be the solution they need.
I agree with you. They're lacking some stuns. They have strong side lanes.
They'll
I would
get
say
Ursa
side lanes,
Basher.
strongish.
Eventually, they'll have Basher and Ursa.
I'm actually Mars Ursa is like a very even matchup.
Yeah, but
You
okay,
just get
Warlock
fucking
Warlock
kicked
versus
away.
Clock.
Yeah, I mean Warlock
Like
could
like
push
you,
it over
you,
the
you have
edge,
to
but
you have to give the edge to Warlock. This Warlock Ursa lane, I think.
I don't know if
I
do
agree.
that.
You can just Fatal Bonds the wave. Worst case scenario, you just Fatal Bonds the wave and push it out, and you out
Fatal
farm
Bond's
them.
the way, but then it's even.
No, because
Yeah,
you can
like-
out farm
like-
them.
I
Because
would say
you're
going
pushing the wave
even-
out, and then you're going to your
Going
camps.
even in an
and
Ursa lane feels like you lost.
Hmm.
I don't know. Okay, I can see it going either way. Is my point. I don't think Ursa's particularly good versus Mars.
Okay, fair enough.
And Clockwork, as a matter of fact.
And then the other lane here, Jakiro, Gyro versus Weaver, Night Stalker. I mean, I think if the
Weaver, Night
Jakiro
Stalker.
knows what they're doing, actually could, like, this Radiant lane could have a problem.
I think there's a lot of damage on both sides.
There is a lot of damage on both sides, but like this Weaver has a very small health pool. Like if he gets hit by one, like Jakiro combo in lane, it's like more than half his health pool.
But it's like very easy to dodge on Weaver. You
Is
know,
it?
in this, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, so they're gonna need a sentry in lane if he wants to hit that combo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Gyro's. I mean, the side lane, this top lane, or like where this off safe lane combo will just there's a lot of damage on both sides, so it's very volatile. It can go either way. Like if Night Stalker Weaver get a couple kills one way, and if Jakiro get a couple kills, it goes the other way. I don't think we'll see an even lane in this. I do think it's going to bounce one way. I mean, this Mars Ursa lane could be even, but I don't know. I just don't see the stuns. Like at some points, like Ursa's going to jump, Night Stalker's going to jump, but they're just going to be moving the entire time.
10 seconds.
And then at some point they'll just run away. The silence is going to wear
5
off.
seconds.
I don't know. On the other hand, we have 4 stuns on Dyer. I really want stuns on Radiant. So if Caden doesn't pick a stun, the game is actually over.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Well, okay,
Like,
but
I'm all in.
same thing as last time, right? Like unless they destroy the lanes.
Yeah. Caveat, unless they,
Yeah.
win
I mean,
in 10 minutes.
if they crush both side lanes, then they can snowball the game.
I don't see Mars Clockwork getting crushed ever. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
10 seconds.
I just don't see this lane getting crushed.
5 seconds.
But Caden needs to be a hero. It's like Earth's rich shit. Fleshrack, I mean he has a bad stun, but it's a stun. Glepnir maybe.
Jeez.
I mean they will probably pick Leshrack here for like a okay mid matchup. I don't know if Diabolic Edict hits Ghost Form.
I don't know. I think it does
10 seconds.
because you're not immune to physical, right? You're just not attackable.
I don't know.
Starting in 5 seconds.
I think that's true.
I'm gonna test this. I'm just gonna test. I think it's gonna be Lesh. Could be Yeah, Woker's banned. Probably just
Is
Lush.
mid tiny playable?
I think this hero got kind of gutted, right?
Because of crash landing, or like just in the last patch with the armor?
Last patch. I will say, Necro will shit on Tiny Lane. This it's not a
Oh
good
yeah,
hero at
fair
all.
enough. Fair.
What are we doing here? Dota? Great.
Oh god.
Choose your hero.
Not a stun.
Oh,
All right,
god.
hold on. All right, let me make the argument for Radiant here. They have the heroes that if they outplay, they can win the side lanes,
Dude.
and then you don't need stuns if you kill them all in a single Fatal Bond squad ult. If they
If
just all die,
like I'm just trying to
doesn't
paint a picture
matter if
for
there's
you.
stuns.
Dire gets to play so shamelessly because if Night Stalker ever uses his Q, you could just TP out. On every single hero in this game, in every situation, if Night Stalker doesn't hold his Q, you just TP out.
I agree.
I mean, technically, you could golem them, which will happen, I imagine, at some point.
Yes.
10
But
seconds.
it's like it's a big problem when your draft looks like that.
Yeah. So
I
is
mean,
this
come on,
when
he
we're gonna
got
see like?
zero fucking stuns. Come on, dude.
Are
Boys,
we
this is even worse than last time.
gonna see a Dubu-esque like Atos from the Gyre or from the Warlock or something?
I don't think Ozone will. I think Kaden will pick up a stun at some point. Ursa's gonna have a basher, and I think Schlesh will realize they need a stun, so he'll probably buy Atos.
Wait, which one is? Oh, Kane was on bondage for a bit, so I thought he wasn't taking masochist. I was like, damn, did something change?
Oh, this is an offlane Necro, I think, by the way.
Is it really an offlane Necro against the
Who's
Ursa?
their mid
They
player?
seem to think, I
Yes,
guess.
I think it's Control is mid and Lethal Kittens is usually
Is it?
offlane. Usually, yeah.
I guess we'll find out.
This lane, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Ursa should just absolutely shit on it.
I
if he
think
knows how to play the
Necro
lane.
actually will have a really hard time against Ursa.
So
You
if
would
Necro has
think
to
that
be,
the range. Yeah, go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. No, please go.
I was gonna say you would think that the range aspect of Necro and the fact that he can make himself immune to attacks would make him a good laner against Ursa, but that level 1 Necro is so weak. Ursa
Right.
with the Q and just anything, they will run Necro down. He's got
Actually, I entirely agree. Necro needs 4
yeah,
levels to be a hero. He needs 2 point in his Q, 1
yeah.
point in his E, and 1 point in his W.
And
That is like
so
6 minutes of
yeah,
waiting. You
you
just
really
lose.
don't want to do Necro versus Ursa. It's not going to be good, especially because if your idea is, well, you try to take advantageous trades with this Ursa, you've got a Warlock pressing Shadow Word on him, so it doesn't actually matter.
But I will say, if you lose the first few levels on Ursa, oh, you're kicked out at 5 minutes. You can't even do the lane.
If this guy lost the first few levels against a Necro in this lane, he would be kicked out of the team, not just the lane.
Okay. Jeremy, we don't mean that. You're a great player and you've almost got a spot on this team. Yeah, I agree. There probably a level 2 timing here, right? On Radiance in the spot lane.
Oh
Maybe
yeah.
even level 1 of just like put W on Ursa and either bonds the wave or
Yeah, I mean, do you see Necro's level movement speed? Do you see Versa? It's pretty significant, the difference. This hero's really slow, and if you're playing an offlane, it means you're really far away from your tower. So you get jumped to level 2, you kind of just die. Like you literally just die. Very little you could do.
Yeah.
What
So
was the question I was trying to test? Oh yeah, Leshrac.
while we are in a pause, who do we think won the draft?
Come on, man.
I gotta ask. It's like the key initial question. We place our bets at the beginning of the game based off who we think won the draft.
If your
I'm
drafted
I'm voting Dire.
0.5 of a stun combined, and one of them is 160-second ult,
Yeah.
you lose the draft automatically.
Yeah, I'm all Dire. Spin?
I think it's close. I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I come up from like a pause 5 perspective right? If I'm this hero, I expect to survive 0 fights. Because of the heroes that are on the enemy team. Like literally
Mhm.
all of their heroes are good against me. So they have like really annoying heroes on Radiant to play against.
For sure.
But I agree that Dire is afforded like a lot more freedom, like farming in
Mhm.
Radiant's face. And I think if they
Yeah.
abuse that well, it could be quite difficult for
I
Radiant to
think
play the game.
I
Yeah.
yeah, what's up? I don't know.
Depends on what you do. Usually you can. But if you like go into, oh yeah, you're fine then. You can
Oh
get back.
no.
You can get back. You can get back.
All right, well, while Jake's screen has crashed, we do see it go on to this Warlock. Clockwork pressing his blood grenade, getting closer with his Q. He is going to catch up to the Warlock. Gyro right behind, pressing his Q, but not at half HP. Jakiro coming in from the side, securing that kill, and it will go to the Clockwork. First blood
Brookdo's father.
for the
Shameless
Bandits.
support taking Core's last to unkill.
That's one of the ones I would feel bad about if
Oh
I
yeah.
was the support
I
taking
think
that
I said
kill.
this before. I don't care if you take kills as long as like I'm already having an okay
Mhm.
game. If I'm sacrificing my game to get these kills and I'm not getting them, like we will just lose the game.
First one's a little different though.
I do have
I mean, I don't
a.
care. I don't care about supports getting killed there. I mean, I think ideally mid gets it.
Mhm. Can Night Stalker ult through Mars ulti? Can he
No.
just fly
No,
over it?
no,
No,
no, no.
okay.
They removed this a while ago.
I was gonna say that one of the things I do like about Radiant's team is how much mobility they have. The Quap's very mobile, the Night Stalker, the Weaver, even the Ursa you can get pretty fast on with a Blink Dagger, Phase, maybe like even SNY. Um, but like this Mars kind of counters that. Like this Mars kind of is great at keeping this Weaver in place, keeping the Night Stalker in place, the Ursa in place. The only one who can get out is the Quap. And so I feel like, man, I really like
I
Dire's
mean,
draft.
I'm just trying to imagine how a fight breaks out, right? Like you Night Stalker ulti, you see someone, you can like blink W them.
Mm-hmm.
But if he has a Force Staff or BKB, he's always going to get it off. 100% of the time, he's
Yeah.
getting Force Staff or BKB off, or Glimmer, or any other item.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to kill him before he gets his items off. And if you're not bursting heroes like that, if they got off their BKB and they just turn and hit you, like what's the point? You know, like that's the
Yeah.
thing with stuns is that, like, if you watch Pro Dota, every single time they jump a hero, that person will die. Because they're stuns, and they put their damage spells together, put their damage heroes together. They're just very good at making those things happen.
For sure. I do want to say it is the off-lane Necro. So you were right about that. It's off-lane Necro, mid-Mars, carry Gyro.
I feel like
And
that could be
Kaden going this dagger build again in the mid lane. I wonder
you're
if
facing a
he's
melee
gonna
hero.
max it again.
And you're facing a melee hero. You can always bully them.
Yeah. He is definitely trying to bully this Mars.
Mars is CSing very well though.
He's doing a great job, but I think there's gonna come a point, but it's gonna be different. I don't know. I feel like you harass this Mars a lot, but as long as he's able to get to level 6 with like Boots Bottle, he can just go to his side lane. Ooh, and we see a kill in the bot lane, but not going down. He was trying to block this hard camp. Failed to do so. Well, got the block, but ended up dying for it. And now they're gonna get this 3-minute Lotus in the bot lane.
I think that's at this point this lane is a little scary.
It is looking scary. I think they really needed to push something in the early levels, like really try to get aggressive, make something happen. I think it's failed to, and now it's starting to look really bad. I think they're just letting this Necker kind of get away with too much. I've seen him get like 3 range denies now. Oh no, and the clock knows he's going to block the camp again, and the clock is on him, but no, I think he's safe this time. Maybe?
Dude, you already hit that one. You can.
Oh no.
I mean, this isn't.
Oh, he's getting
This
slowed
was
down
bad
though.
for
I think he's
Ozone.
gonna die.
This isn't. I don't feel that bad from the
No.
Ursa. That death.
He's 35-second TP cooldown on this
I mean, it feels
Warlock.
bad
He's
for
got to walk
Ozone,
back.
but Ursa gets a lot of farm there, and they
Yeah,
actually use a
it
lot
was
of
definitely
CS.
solid for Ursa, but
Honestly, I
this
would
is
say
not
that
how
that's,
we
like,
wanted this lane to go.
that's borderline not worth it. I would say that's actually just not worth it.
Jeremy's taking a lot of damage though.
He's taking a lot of damage and he didn't even
Jeremy
get to
needs
see
to
us. Okay,
keep
now he
dragging.
gets to see. Oh
Oh
no.
jeez, this lane is.
The art of dragging, it would have helped him so much there.
In fact, is he dead?
She's dead.
Meanwhile, Chikirodai's in
Well,
the top
that's,
lane. It's
That's a greedy CS to go for, Jeremy.
He's dead, is he?
oh no.
He's fine.
I mean, they're just trying to prevent him from being able to CS under tower, which
There's
is
no-
exactly what they need to do.
He has heals on one. Surely he has heals.
He healed him.
Oh, you didn't.
Yeah, he healed him.
Jake, you back in?
Yeah, I've been in for a while.
Okay.
Nice. Let's see. Yeah, lanes
Lane's
seem to
pretty.
go pretty
I guess
even.
even.
So far. Yeah, like look at these CS. Nightsucker 28, Gyro 27, Mars 28, Quap 26,
14
and
denies.
then in the bot lane, that's a
denies.
lot of denies. But then Ursa has 28 CS, this Necro is 26. It's almost identical on the
Pretty even on all ends.
on at least the last hits. Denies are insane by this Nightsucker though. It's gonna really start adding up.
I felt like maybe they were supposed to get pushed out of bottom actually on Radiance, but
I mean, Warlock
Oh,
heal is good.
gonna
Yeah,
try
it's
to make
Warlock,
it go.
right?
No,
Warlock heal is very
and a
good.
little bit of harass out. We should see people preparing pretty soon for these wisdoms. Alex might get gone on here if he's not careful. $650 and nobody is heading back for the wisdom. All right, there we see Alex heading back, but bottom
Or maybe for friends. They look unpopular.
There it goes.
could have been dangerous. Could still be dangerous.
Still not going for it.
Ozone. Wait a second.
Oh,
He's not seen.
yeah. This is
He's
so
just
bad.
he's just gonna take it.
I mean, that's
They've
huge.
forgotten this isn't it like extra on Warlock or something? Oh, but they are gonna try onto this Ursa. He gets pushed back, trying to Q out. He realizes he's dead. Gonna try to stand his ground and fight. Barely does anything, like 200 damage to Clockwork before he goes down.
It's
But
still worth
honestly,
it. Still worth it.
that's not bad. Yeah, how does the Grimoire work? Does he get
No,
like
no. That's for
Kills.
kills and assists.
okay?
so currently it's at 1.
Because didn't you say something about like the Warlock plan is you like activate Grimoire?
Yeah,
get
but it's like you
the-
battle in lane so that by the
Okay.
time this minute 7 rolls around, you've got enough charges that you can just pop the charges and be 6.
Oh, I see.
Oh, they battled.
But that is huge. 2 wisdoms. Alex, level 5, almost level 6. Night Stalker has hit his 6, so they could potentially see it go top. I wonder what Caden's gonna do. He didn't go for the max dagger this time. He went 2-1-3-1. So Caden, with this region, I'd like to see him show up top because I feel like
Alex
this
is dead.
gyro is just food. Oh. I don't know, like right now, like this Night Stalker ulties, you go on him, and
Dyer's middle tower
it's hard. Like Gyro's such a squishy hero, and when you look at it, like Dyer doesn't really have any save. So I would like to see some kind of go that. But Kane's just gonna pressure the mid tower, uses his regen to get his health back up, and just try to pressure as much as he can from the mid lane. Necro's going first side of Mules. I haven't really seen Necro much. Is he a hero? Is he like meta?
I think they just picked it. They thought it would lane well versus Ursa.
Yeah. So I was
Like,
gonna
they've been
say I
picking-
don't remember ever seeing this hero.
They've been picking a lot of Viper, like offlane Viper, which I think also
Viper
really isn't a thing.
was that was a big one. That's
I think
terrifying.
You get to pick per lanes.
I've never had less fun in the safe lane than when I've had the Primal Beast, but
Oh, the Primal Beast days. I remember that.
Viper takes a fast. Yeah, that the issue with that is like I'm remembering the Primal Beast days when that hero came out. It was impossible to lane against. See a fight at the top rune right now. Kaden versus this
Oh.
Mars. He gets the shield rune. Kaden kind
no,
of
but I
felt
mean,
like he
he's
just
dead.
let
He's
him
dead on
have
Mars.
it. I don't know,
I
but
think Mars just dies here. Never mind.
no, this
I'm actually sure
worries
Mars is
me.
dead.
Usually Alex is there. Like usually Alex is good about being there for those. And I feel like Mars should have been dead for that if somebody was there. But they're kind of playing a bit disjointed. I feel like Kaden is the hero that's gonna help like in the laning stage for these side lanes. Like he's gonna be the hero that goes in, gets the kill, and then you manage to get the tower because of his rotation. But because Kaden's kind of playing more aggressive, like sitting in the mid lane, nothing really as much has happened in the side lanes where I feel like it really could have. And the way to enable that is by helping Kaden get one of the runes.
I mean, I want to see.
So which makes
I
me
want to see
nervous.
this Night Stalker do something with his ulti.
Same. I feel like the Quap enables it so well though. Like all Quap has to do is show up, press
They are doing
ulti,
something.
and like
Pressuring
you're
tower
done.
here. I think
It is good pressure.
Jakiro's dead.
They
as well.
almost killed the Gyro. I didn't even notice, but the Jakiro, he gets scouted out. Alex is gonna see him. He doesn't have Q, but they're gonna try to go on him. Mars is TPing in. He's gonna ulti onto the Night Stalker. He cannot get out. He presses his ulti, but he's just gonna get speared and he's just gonna die for this. That was not the ulti you want to do. Alex living on the side though, but man, that ulti.
Oh, someone's coming
And
to gate.
Kaden TP's in. Somebody coming in gate. It's the Warlock. He's got ulti. He is ready to press it down. Gets the... Oh, what an ulti by Kaden. Along with the Fatal Bonds, there's so much damage to this Mars. Alex able to ulti to get his HP back. Clockwork trying to run away. Tranquils are canceled. He doesn't have the mood speed. Dagger's slowing him down as well. They don't want to dive this? I'm shocked. Look how low these heroes are. Now they're going to go in. They're letting the golem do the damage, but this clock is going to survive on the side. I really want to see them get the tower. Meanwhile, look in the mid lane. Look how much damage Gyro's gone on this tower. They've committed so much. He's just going to try to finish this off. Kaden's pinging it. He doesn't want... This is illegal plays. Alex is TPing in. Man, Gyro sensed it.
Gonna get the haste rune.
But at the very least, he does get the haste rune. Meanwhile, bot lane, this Ursa is farming pretty decent. Let's go over to the net worth real quick. 4.7k. It's not that bad, honestly. I thought he was going to be a little bit worse. Oh, Clockwork in the top lane, getting gone on by the Night Stalker, but no, he's just going to back off. And meanwhile, we see Jakiro coming into the bot lane. This Necro has Scythe. This Ursa needs to be very careful. I think this is the right choice backing off here.
I didn't know this until I played Night Stalker yesterday, but the ulti doesn't refresh its cooldowns anymore. I don't know when they got rid of this, but
Yeah, I don't know.
made me very sad when I realized it.
Shara's got Chrysalis going Ags now. He's doing pretty well for himself. I think if he manages to keep a solid net worth lead on this Ursa, we're not going to see the effects of the matchup that much. I don't think it's it's not like an unwinnable matchup.
Dude, I think you need a lot of net worth to beat Ursa.
They're gonna get tanky. I'm worried about the point when Radiant gets so tanky, like this Night Stalker gets really hard to kill, this Ursa gets really hard to kill, this Quap. It's like her mobility makes her tough to kill, and
but Dire have stuns.
Dire does have stuns. That is what they have going. And they have heroes who actually go and get runes, is the other part. Fortunately for Kaden, he has to watch.
He didn't force it. That's on Kaden. He should have forced him to take the rune.
I mean,
It's a little
he
bit
has no
scary.
vision, right? He has
Who is
no
he dying
vision.
to here? There's like very few
Well,
heroes.
you worry that he
Uh,
blinks away and then get like Hawk manages to hit the hook. But
You're
that's like worst
definitely
case
forcing
scenario.
that. He's not dying to that.
They
but
scan
like
him out
Jakiro was
bottom.
missing too,
Ooh.
right? Like he can die to Jakiro plus clock, I think.
Mars
No,
smoked
no,
bottom, has Blink
absolutely not.
Dagger and Arcane. I think they get the Ursa here. They pinged him out, or they got him with the scan. Yeah, Mars knows he's out there. Oh no, he's gonna
Top,
show on
top,
this wave though.
top.
Clockwork. Oh, meanwhile, in the top lane, we do see it go onto the gyro, but now that he's dead, let's go back bottom. Ulti down onto the Ursa. He gets psyched up. That is the first side charge coming out for this Necro, and that's the tower down.
14 minutes, a little shameless to be in the safe lane, so probably.
So
For
a little
both
bit.
people.
It's not bad, but what I'm seeing here from Ozone, I'm really hoping to see is place a ward set up, because in 10 seconds we're gonna see the Tormentor, and they're pinging it. They want to be on top of this. I really think Caden should be there. I think
Well,
you
if it's
give
going
away
through,
this
it's gonna be
mid
top. It's gonna be top.
Ursa's really good.
Ozone, brother. Okay, he's going right back. Do you rock for this?
No, you have Ursa.
Caden's dead? Yeah,
Okay, you
Caden's
have
dead.
Ursa.
I'll just
Oh
stay-
no, Caden in the mid lane.
Oh, he's getting tipped. What?
Oh, you hate to see that. And he gets tipped.
Wait, what
Tipped
happened?
for what? I don't know. Maybe he choked or something.
I mean, they get
But
the-
in the meantime, they get the shard, which honestly, if on paper you just say, can we trade our quap for the shard? You say yes. You know, 100%
Flop
of the
and mid
time.
tower though.
But it's a little bit iffy. I also just think the issue is Kane didn't really need to die there. Like, I feel like you give up mid tower because you want to secure this objective. I don't think it's an objective you want to treat lightly. Oh, and we see an ulti in the bot lane going on to Jaybird. They don't have Scythe, but does he have anybody even coming for him? He gets pushed out, but no, he's got nothing. There's no save. There's no anything. Canceled TP there.
I want to see
and he just
Radiant play
died.
together. They're not playing
I
together.
mean,
at
this
all.
Night Stalker's no ultrates.
No
Like,
ult,
he's
but
not
he's
dead.
doing like the. It's just so dangerous. Like, you know what these guys are up to. You gotta be careful. Like, these guys, they're just going around as a team. They're getting kills together.
Yeah, I mean,
This
Ursa
is-
died alone bottom. Flop died
And
alone
Clock
mid.
TPing mid. So is the Mars. They're gonna push him back on Caden. Kenny gets out. He gets the blink. Clockwork looking for the hook shot. Is he gonna go for it? He does not.
Very low percentage kill on the quad. Honestly, they don't have good answers to quad. That's like their. I guess their only.
I think the
good
Quap
chance.
has his day gone now. Going for the Kaya, I do think, like, I think there's gonna reach a point
Oh,
if they get
fight
late
bottom.
enough.
Smoke on
Oh,
Dire.
but we'll
Alex
talk
is
about
gonna
it
break
later. Alex breaks the smoke. Does the Mars
Oh,
want to
he's
settle for this kill on the 4? He's gonna
Oh!
try for it, but can't.
Oh!
Steady
Uh-huh.
hands. Dodges the gank. Stays focused on the ball. And he's back to farming. So a failed smoke there, that's pretty big. They're like, Dire's really trying to get this momentum based off kills. But when smokes like this fail, it kind of just like it halts all momentum you have whatsoever, because nobody's farming. Everybody's waiting to try to get a kill. And so when stuff like this happens, it's very bad. Oh, and we see it go in the mid lane, doing a lot of damage to the Mars, but he immediately turns ulti onto the 2. Kaden getting so low, the rock comes out, but is it too late? But he manages to get the ulti off at the same time before he dies. 2 dead for Kaden. That's probably worth it. The Night Stalker, I think, got 1 HP there, but the Shadow Word barely keeping him alive. Firefist now, lone survivor from that fight. Is he going to go back in? This guy's a little bit crazy. Alex trying to get closer. I think you could potentially dive this. You at least want to get the tower from this. 8 seconds for this clock.
Does Ursa have B Fury?
Ursa, let's go check on Ursa real quick. He did get his Battle Fury, so that is good for the Ursa.
Do you
Phase
start
is
accelerating?
a little interesting.
No, you got
Yeah,
phase
very
first.
important. You do phase now?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, in the mid lane, Firefist, did you stay too long? He's trying to get the bug off him, but he just died for it. Alex is farming pretty well. He's 6k net worth on this guy. Compare that to the Clockwork 4,600. Oh my god. And did you see Ozone just do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do?
This guy's a beast for that.
Mars like blinked on the golem and he put the regen on the golem, so they would
He
time out
walked
instead of.
up. He walked up like real close, like basically in melee range with his Mars, and then walked away.
It's awesome.
Like this guy's a beast for that. That was insane. But yeah, like Dyer's doing pretty well now in the net worth, but like Alex on this this Weaver is keeping up on the farm. Then we see this Ursa getting Battle Fury, which is gonna help elevate his net worth. Quap, great farmer as well. I feel like what we're gonna see is later on into this game. I've said it a few times, but like these Radiant heroes are gonna start getting real tanky, and I worry about the damage on Dyer and them actually being able to kill. Meanwhile, Radiant has overwhelming damage, as we've seen.
Some brewing top.
Sunburn top. We see the Clocker running up. I think this Clocker might be a Slush fan. Check his item build. He is going for the Orchid. Oh, we see Alex break onto the Mars. He gets but the damage tick doesn't come out fast enough. He's able to blink.
By the way, these games are super important.
They're gonna keep chasing.
For this team's.
They're on a ward. This is so dangerous. Alex sees the ward. Thank God they found that. But they're gonna go back in on the Mars. He's looking for it. On the 3 look at the silence. Instantly comes out. Can they focus the Mars before they get so much damage out of the ulti? It's gonna be so much damage on Kaden. The Necro coming in with Radiance. He might get ultied on Kaden. This could be bad. The Gyro in on the side. Gonna try to catch down Kaden too. He's definitely getting scythed here. He is dead for sure. Scythe actually got used on the Mars, but can they get out? Oh no, this is dangerous. I don't know about this. This Gyro is ready to fight. He is so tanky. Ursa trying to run in on him, but his ulti's going in. Meanwhile, Alex trying to get the Spear Vessel, get any damage he can onto Lethal Kins. He's going to go back in. Alex, I don't know about this, man. This is dangerous. He's got the Radiance and the W. You're not tanky enough. Oh my God, he's going up. Oh, he tried to juke, but it didn't work, and he gets the tip, the BM tip. These guys.
What are these tips?
They want to tilt them.
By the way, this game is super important on the ability of this team to make playoffs. So I think
Which team?
it's top 8 for playoffs, right?
I have no idea.
At least in the past. So there's 15 teams. This is week 6, and they're currently tied for 6th place with 4 other teams. There's 4 teams that are
oh my God
for kind of like 3 playoff spots. Right?
In mid. Well, they want.
Looking. So is this 4 playoffs for both teams or just one?
Technically both. I think they're both 5 and whatever the other score is.
Okay, so they have an even score.
Yeah.
Jeremy bot.
Yeah, this is a big game. Jeremy Bot gets gone on. Oh, the Orchid, the ultimate counter. He did ult anyway, so it didn't really matter. Gonna die here.
I mean, how do you kill Necro without stuns? I don't think
It's scary, but listen, if this Ursa, he gets Blink, he gets Shard, he gets Basher, he gets Nullifier, there is nothing that saves
Look
this
at this
Necro.
Gyro.
But this Gyro, oh my God, look at the net worth, 13k. He's just chasing Kane down. Kane doesn't know what to do.
Okay,
But wait, did Gyro go too far? You don't have Aegis, my friend. You're just dead. And now Jaybird coming in the Mars ult. I mean, BKB's. I think that's a bit too early for the BKB, though. Now they're going on the side. Alex does get sight down. He does die, but not coming in. Gets the Q off, but is anything going to happen? Nightsucker playing the sidelines. They do manage to go in. Look at that damage. Lethal Kins, can he get out? He's got the Yules. A kill like this would be fantastic for them. They're doing so much damage, but he's so tanky. He's doing so much DOT. Ursa now, he blinks in. They're going on him. He uses Yules. He has nothing now. He's just dead. Can they get more? Ursa trying to chase down the Mars. This would be huge. His blink is 11 seconds. He gets the hit off. He's taking a lot of damage. Can they get the soul from the dagger? They do. They are chasing him down. Will they get the kill? He has to stand and fight his ground. The Ursa, too much damage.
Do you want to Roche right now?
Yeah.
Roche?
That is massive. Please run a Roche. They're not going to run a Roche.
No, they're going to try to hit this tier 2, this full HP tier 2.
They're going to hit the tier 2.
Will.
No, they're going back.
Go to
Okay,
Roche.
thank God. Thank God.
You have
Thank
an Ursa
God.
on your team. It's like the happiest moment of your life when you could go Rush.
I know. This is perfect. And Alex getting in there. He's going to have the Q. The armor reducing going to start on this Roche. It's going to be a fast one. Are they going to be able to get out here in time? The Clockwork does scout it out. Does Gyro want to come here? I think he's just going to farm top. I think this clock is just going to go
Going
for the
for-
steal. This guy is truly a
Are they gonna
disciple
block? Are they gonna
of
block?
Slash. He smokes up to go for it. They
Alex,
really need a block, but
block.
does he go for it? He doesn't go for it. Wait, take the Aegis! Okay, they do spot him out on the Clockwork. Silence comes out, but is Kaden going to go in? He does great teamwork there. That was fantastic teamwork. The Necro standing still, letting the Clockwork get the angle to save his life. That was scary. The Ursa didn't take Aegis for like 2 seconds. The clock, I don't know if you saw it, but I think, I'm not 100%, but I think he canceled hookshot. I think he like was really thinking about going for that hook when he saw them not take Aegis.
He second guessed himself.
He second guessed himself. That could have been an Aegis steal. He could have also done it right as Ursa grabbed the Aegis and ended up dying for it. You know, it could have been good or bad. But it was very close.
Dude, that reminds me, a long time ago when I played AD2L, we got into the finals and our game was casted by Purge. And I had the
Yeah.
sickest frame perfect Aegis steal. And it was to the point that Purge was like, that was suspicious.
Oh, he thought you
Dude.
cheated?
I don't
Why
know
does
if it was after
every streamer think we cheat?
that. No,
We
no,
cheat.
no.
Right.
It's like it's permanent, dude. It's
No,
just
I don't,
like,
I don't
want-
think he actually thought of that.
I want to point something out, by the way.
Yeah.
Radiant super tryharding. The way you can tell, 3 BKB is going to be done on Radiant at basically at the same time.
you love to see that. You also
You
love
do
to
love
see
to
the
see it.
second shard going the way of Radiant. That's so much gold. I mean, look at this now. Like the net worths were looking so bad. Now look at it. It's 1K, almost 1K in Radiant's favor. I do think this gyro, it's gonna be annoying. But we've talked about this before. Ursa blinking onto this gyro, bashing him up, just slamming him down with enrage. Gyro doesn't have a way to deal with that. Like Gyro has nothing for that. He can't do anything about it. And so it could be that we hear Kaden ulti. What?
You might not have seen the TP. I don't know.
Where did he TP to? Because it was a
Oh.
base. Oh, okay. I see a 10 HP Jakira walking back to base. He TP
Yeah.
to the tier 1, I think.
Don't look now, but
That's funny.
Or the tier 2.
Dude, he had the dagger on him. It would have been funny if he died.
It would have been very funny. Very unfortunate as well.
Ninja gear pickup on Mars. Probably going to be pretty good.
The-
for,
it's
getting the
pretty
jump.
good, but the mana cost is brutal. I really wish they didn't add a mana cost to it.
Holy moly, 100
What-
mana. That's a
what-
lot of mana.
Yeah, but this Mars pressed. This Mars started going through the teleporter, stopped, pressed TP on the mid tier 2, stopped, used an illusion rune, and then TP'd, and then took the teleporter.
Illusion rune timed
Very
out.
confused.
It automatically cancels your TP. If
It timed
expires.
out.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh
That's
my
unlucky.
god! It timed out and canceled his TP.
Ask me how I know.
That
Right,
getting
the illusion rune
trolled by
timed
the
out.
game. Getting
it happens
trolled by the game. That's so
So
funny.
often.
All right. Alex, looking
Mars
for a wisdom
pinging
rune.
out this. Okay, we're definitely seeing a fight on the wisdom.
But I think
I'm
Dyer's doing
surprised
the
more
right
people
thing.
aren't TPing. I guess
No,
they're too afraid on
'cause
Dyer.
Mars
It makes
is-
sense.
Mar-
And Mars,
Mars
is
is
getting
getting the other
problem.
one. Yeah.
It's very smart. I think somebody's got to ping this out. Somebody's got to see him do this and ping it out, right? No, he just gets it. Kaden, yeah. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, but he might run into. No, just barely misses it. Okay, I like this. I was gonna say, I wonder if this gyro gets pike and he's going for it, and I think you kind of need it. I think it's gonna help a lot this game. So I'm glad he's going for it. But I feel like if you know you're gonna need it, you like build it first item or something. But maybe the Chrysalis is just too good now. I'm not sure. So let's see. We have BKB on Kaden. He's got Sange and 500 gold. BKB on this Ursa, and we have BKB on the Night Stalker. Surely this is their timing. I think they have to group up and get this tier 2. I think 4 heroes should be on top of Kaden right now. Mars. Could try something here, maybe. Do they want to fight on Dire? I think they're just going to keep farming. Oh, but they see Ozone.
Oh my
Ozone
God.
just rocks this. Clockwork's
committed-
gonna go in, but now Clockwork might be the kill they
They
get.
committed their
This
one
is
stun.
risky. Ursa coming in, doing a lot of damage to this Clockwork. He's gonna get a kill for it. He gets 4-staffed out. He 4-staffs himself out. Now, Jakiro
That's
trying to run away, but I think Kaden sees. Him. He's gonna blink in. He's gonna get the Q. Does he get the
Dagon?
Dagon? Come on, we want to see it. We want to see it.
Guarded?
No way. We want to.
Oh no!
And there is the kill. No Dagon. We got very disappointed, but the kill does go to this Ursa. And look at the net worth, man. This Ursa's catching up.
Mid?
But Jesus, as I say that, the chart.
Alex. Alex just obliterated mid.
You don't like to see that. That's one of those deaths where you like, you're like so ready to go, so ready to push this tier 2, and then you see this guy die, and you're like, well, back to farming.
I
But
don't
do
think
they
they care that
stay
much,
for
do
the tier 2? It doesn't seem like they do. They're gonna keep going. Honestly, it makes sense. I mean, the Mars did ulti, so you're much less worried about that. Meanwhile, you do have all 3 BKBs done, so they are gonna stay. Get this tower.
Get this
This guy is
ward.
farming so well on Gyro, but he's TPing back. Okay, so I think they might want to try something. Mars in the area. He has BKB and oh, we see an ulti go out onto Ozone, 4-staffing out of the cogs. Clockwork chasing him down, but has he gone too far? Are they going to be able to help him? Gyro ulti comes out, but he's already dead. He has the BKB on Night Sucker. He should probably maybe turn around. No, he's just going to back out. On the side, we do see a spear come out. Kaden going in. Is he going to ulti this? No, he doesn't have ulti for 5 seconds, but the Ursa, it is too much damage. Kaden, BKB's up. He blinks in, going on to the Jakiro. Is he going to ulti for this? I think he probably could. Night Sucker, I mean, Ursa on the side. I don't know. Feel like they could have kept going, but they decide against it. They're playing safe. Understandably so.
There's no way you go high ground there.
Well, not high ground, but that Jakiro was like, Ursa should have killed that Jakiro. He could have caught up to him.
He blinked though, right?
I mean, he's pretty, like, the Shakiro's so slow. I don't know. Maybe he just gets Yules and then Ghost Raptors, but then Kane has ulti as well. I feel like you get that Jakiro kill and then you back out. Like that. But ultimately, not the biggest of deals. They're going to get this mid tower.
What is this wind effect on
Mars
this tower?
still dead. I got no clue.
It's some neutral
I
item,
didn't
I
notice
think. I don't know what wind this wind effect. Some neutral item is causing
Is it
some.
Orb of Frost?
Oh, that might
Maybe
be
it's
what it
Orb of
is.
Frost?
It's Orb of Frost. It's Orb of Frost. Yeah. I didn't know
Does
how
Sarah
tower-
and Shiv work on towers? Could you
Tower
imagine?
can't get away.
it's Orb of Frost.
Is it slow attack speed? I guess it must.
Dyer's scanning all over for enemies. I promise
Does it?
we'll get
I mean, if
I
you
don't
have
know.
Orb of Corrosion, I think so.
Otherwise, what does Orb
Hey,
of Frost do?
this
to
is
towers?
big. This is big.
is
The
big.
Dire scan caught Alex at Roche. They think Roche is up, and they think they're Roching. So
But
they're
they're gonna
gonna
see
make a
Ursa in
beeline for it. They're
negative
all
seconds.
smoked. They're gonna
they
see
rocket it.
Ursa, and they rocket it. They know it's not there. Oh, but who do they run into? This is big. They run into Kaden. They are gonna get the kill. He is stunned. He is ultied up. He is going to die for this. It's not a scythe kill, so it's not the end of the world. Ozone placing an insane ward, running out. The BKB runs out on the Mars as well, but they're going to run into this Ursa. Are they committed to finding it? The Ursa does try to go back in. Meanwhile, Ozone on the side. He gets the ulti
Oh, he's
and the
calling.
Q off. That is good, but Clockwork going in onto the the Ursa. He is ultied.
Ulti TP.
They're both BKB. They have to run out. This was a bad fight to take. You lost your quap. You lost most of your damage. I think the one thing you have to consider when you have this many BKBs is what that does to your DPS. Because they lose Kaden and suddenly there's just not enough damage on the team. They need Kaden to provide the damage with the items they've gone. Your Ursa has Battle Fury, BKB Basher. It's not that much damage yet. He's also going Abyssal. Nullifier is, I think, necessary this game, I would say.
Well,
They have one. They have one. They have
they
one.
have
Oh,
one
they
on-
have one. On Night
And
Sucker. Okay, that's good.
Jaybird kind of wasted his BKB by nullifying the gyro and like clicking on the gyro, just clicked them
You
back.
don't nullify the gyro because it doesn't it doesn't do anything to him. But they're gonna go high ground. This gyro is so farmed, despite all we've said about how well Dire's doing to come back into this game. Oh my god, the hook shot onto the Warlock. He gets pushed back. I think that was a bad hook shot to go for. I think you ruined your advantage, and they go down. They have to run out. It's too aggressive of a play for the Warlock. You're risking so much to go for a hero that doesn't even have ulti anymore. I think it, and the worst part about it was I think it put him in a position to get fatal bonds like that.
He got fatal
I'm not sure if he
bonds
fatal bonds before
like
that.
3 of the heroes and Quap ulted
Yeah,
and
and it's
almost
just,
killed everyone.
oh, you got to be so careful
I hope
about
Caden's
that.
actually going into ulti. Is Caden going into ulti this game? He has 2 talents that are ulti
They're
centric.
buying back for Roche.
He is. Okay.
He has not gone his 15 talent yet, but he went his 10 and he went his 20, and the 20 was Sonic Wave cooldown. So we'll see what he goes 25. That's so interesting. He doesn't take his 15 talent?
I don't know. Maybe some people do.
This is so smart. They
I
instead
assume
of going to
30 goes
Roche,
with it.
they
Yep.
realized that the night day is about to change, so they set up on the other side.
And they
Roche
know
is
where
gonna
all
be-
5 of them are. They know where all 5 of them are. You're smoking to the wrong Roche pit, my friends. They're like, oh, okay, they're non-Roche, they're non-Roche. Oh, fuck, it's bottom.
Alex bugs the
That's just what went
pits.
on the comms.
It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a 5v5.
It's going to be a huge fight. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
They're calling it out. This Ursa, they have vision of him. He's going to
one is
keep hitting
blocking
it.
the step
Oh,
shot.
that's so risky. Meanwhile, Mars on the backline. They're looking for Ozone,
Oh,
but look
wait.
at Ozone. He's right next to the Roche pit. He knows what they're going to try to do, but Caden, you cannot let them get Caden again. Is he going to get gone on? But that doesn't... Oh, he misses the combo. They get... Ozone gets everything off. This is so dangerous. BKB out.
Necro.
Oh, meanwhile, on the side,
Uh-oh.
we see Necro ulti Ursa, but Ursa
Fine.
doesn't matter.
The ulti
Caden
Roche.
doing so much damage on the side, but
Nullifier.
BKBs are
You
down.
need to
Roche at
nullify
half
on the
HP.
Necro.
You have to nullify the Necro. They get 1 kill, but I think... Is Nightsucker dead? No, he's going to survive.
I think Caden's
But look
gonna
how
do
low
whatever he wants
Radiant
now.
are. They have to...
Caden's going
They
in.
have to heal and come back.
No, he's not.
I am not a betting man, unless it's basketball.
This is very scary, but Caden ulti in 10 seconds. If they go in, this is going to be a lot of potential
You
damage.
see how scattered these fights
Alex
are?
going to get the Q off in a second. Oh, this is scary. This is very scary. That's going to speed up Roche for him. They're going to try to commit for it. Do they have a sentry?
Does he have a
They
force
does, but Alex... He's going to go for it. He's going to try. Does he get it in time?
Oh
He
my
doesn't get it.
god!
The roar.
The roar.
He barely gets out. Is he going to survive this? I
Dude,
think he will, but they
He
do get
triggered
Aegis.
that roar. He triggered that roar. Because it was, because he's the team, they're the team that took the last one.
Yeah, that was
These bugs triggered the
crazy.
roar, and he almost stole it because of it. That was a nice play.
Very unfortunate, but it was a nice play. He does live it too. That's the best part. Is at least he survived. Did
What's he
he?
buying? What's
No,
this?
I was hoping he
Is he
got
like Eternal Shot? Oh, no, he's
Surprised
buying
he isn't going Ags.
Dude, what
I
is
thought
what,
Ags would be.
what is this Ogre Axe doing in his
Yeah,
inventory?
I think he was.
No,
going
he is
Eternal
going Ags. He is going
He
Ags.
was?
Yeah.
Oh, he's Axe. It's Axe.
I think Ags is the smart play. I think like this Ursa with Shard is going to be so annoying to deal with, but I just worry.
I mean,
Is there not some item this Ursa needs to increase his raw physical damage?
no, I don't really think. Like
You don't need
MKB, MKB probably
You're in the vicinity of Dire's
is what people usually get if they go Butterfly.
Yeah,
But you don't really need that.
but no butterflies on Dire. I
You
wonder
just
if
need
they
to
need 2 nullifiers.
Okay, so here's my concern here is that it feels
Yeah.
like Radiant is just Delta splitting into 5. They do this a lot with this team in particular, where a fight breaks out and they all choose their individual targets. But you saw what happened. It was like
Mhm.
Ursa was chasing down this Necro, and Necro was just pressing W and using, and
Yeah.
Ursa's BKB was useless. And then Night Stalker was chasing down like the Clockwork. He ended up getting the kill, but it was just like the Night Stalker and the Ursa have to be jumping the Necro together.
Oh, Ursa going in. He BKBs. He wants to get this Aegis down, and he's going to get it. But that's BKB and ulti down on this Ursa, and now he's locked in. This is so dangerous.
Fine,
But he
fine.
does, oh my god, it's so much damage. He gets the
Oh!
Nullfire off onto the Necro. Can they at least kill the Necro? He buys back immediately. They really want to win this fight. Necro does go down. Meanwhile, Gyro's at full HP though. Can they really commit?
They can chase.
Oh my god, what a Fatal Bonds.
They
That
have
is a Fatal
the same
Bonds onto
vision.
every hero left alive. Clockwork dead. So is the Jakiro. Now they're going on to the Gyro. He's going to Satanic up.
Ulti.
This
He
is
has ulti
scary.
and Ursa. He
This
has
Ursa
ulti.
cannot die again, but he does have
No, he
Ursa.
won't.
They're all focusing him, but this Gyro is so tanky. He kills them. He gets 2 kills on his way out. What looks so good for Radiant turns so bad as this Gyro gets 2 kills on the way out. Look at his net worth, man. Disgusting. 28k. Almost, he's 8,000 ahead of this Ursa. It's brutal. And when he gets to Scotty, this Ursa's not going to be happy. Like, I'm very worried that this Gyro is just too far gone. He's too far in the lead. He's a full Scotty plus like 2k ahead of this Ursa.
He is very rich. I don't know.
I'm worrying. Is it too much?
I don't think it is. I think Ursa Gyro is such an Ursa favorite matchup.
I mean, did you see that fight just now?
I mean,
it took the entire team focusing him, and 2
Yeah,
people
but if
still died.
I think if it was
Constellation,
literally just
though.
Ursa, he would have won that fight.
Constellation, they are going to get this the 3rd shard of the game.
Because
That
Gyro's
is
getting a
huge.
lifesteal, right? Off of all the heroes?
No, it's only the main target or the whatever
Oh.
target he's hitting. But he wouldn't lifesteal off of Ursa because he has Enrage.
No, exactly, right? But he, like, if the...
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
'cause
There was no
the
Satanic.
side gunner lifesteals too, right?
I mean, if there were not other heroes, that Ursa just died. That Ursa just kills Gyro 100% of the
Yeah.
time. So honestly, Radiant just needed to kind of take a step back. So I really don't. I think it's a really sad matchup for Gyro. He's not even buying kite items. Like he doesn't have a pike. He's gonna get ran at. The problem is the rest of the team is very good because
Yeah.
Jeremy only has like 10 seconds of invulnerability.
Yeah.
So he has to choose who he goes on. And if it's not the Gyro, then Gyro will kill him after.
We also saw that they don't really have a easy way to start fights on Radiance right now. Right? The way
Yeah,
they
it is
started
a
that
bit
fight was
tough.
like just BKB like blinks in. And that's their fight.
Okay, so they do smoke up on Radiant. We're gonna see where they try to go.
They need
Fire
to jump.
Fist alone in the top lane, but they need something more than this. They need this Mars, and this Mars
This
is
Gyro's
about
dead.
no,
They
it's
know.
this Gyro.
No,
Oh my god, but
Night Stalker?
oh no, barely dodging it.
Where's
This
the
is
Night
so
Stalker?
sad. They've gone the complete opposite way. Night Stalker
Oh, there he
on the
is.
side in top 2, but they've
He's going
completely
Satanic.
managed to miss. That could have
Yeah.
been massive if they caught him, but I'm kind of shocked by this. Dyer's just ready to go. They think this Gyro is at his peak, and I kind of agree. He's really not going to get much stronger than he is right now, and they want to push it. They want to force Radiant back, force them to do something about this, and that Q's not going to cut it.
I mean, this is a really good flank if they go from if they're not going from the flank. Dude,
Oh, they
I
fortified.
feel like Night Stalker ultis that they just jump this backline and they have a really good fight. I guess Shieldred
I
makes it
know.
scary, but
I mean, I remember like
Agreed.
playing people in this stack, and one of the things they really excelled at was like 5-man formation. You know what I mean? Like remember that game we watched where like it was like over, and then Deuce bought a rapier and
And then the win
just
down
walked
mid
down
and
mid and won the game, like 20,000k down.
yeah.
Okay, let's see. They
They're-
are committing 4 rags. Are they just going to give it to him? They're too
Very
You
scared.
disciplined.
have to go in. You have to go in on this backline.
They're just going to let him have it. Oh my god, Alex on the side. They're going to try to chase him
No, that's not
down.
what they're waiting for.
They're Night Stalker is getting the vision. Ursa is in. They get the nullifier onto the Necro. They're going to try to chase him down. Meanwhile, the Ursa gets caught on the side. He has to go.
Ursa's-
So they can't
Ursa's
focus the Necro.
fighting.
But that is a lot of damage onto this Gyro. But he's got Satanic. Look how much he's healing up. This Ursa is doing nothing. He has to run away. Try to save himself.
He has
On
so
the side,
many
they
traps.
do get Fire Fist. Oh,
Oh,
but he's
yeah.
dead. And I don't think they can find anymore. They're gonna manage to get this this Mars, but this Gyro is the real
I mean, it's
issue.
fine, right? It's
Oh my
4v2.
god, they're still going though. Necro ulti going to get the kill. Mars I don't think can run away. He's doing so much damage on the Gyro quad BKBs, but it's not going to save you from right clicks. And he's just going to go back down
They
mid.
have buys. They have
This
buys.
is what I'm saying, man. This Gyro is too strong. They cannot do anything about it.
I mean, there is a hero that
This
can deal
is
with
crazy. This guy just wants the game to end.
fucking 4?
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it myself.
Oh my god. It was crazy, actually. I think he's overcooking, though. He's just gonna die here when they buy.
I think he's way overcooking. He's satanic too on the creep wave. He doesn't have it, and he's just.
Dude.
I don't know. It's hard to say for that play. You got a quad BKB, and nothing's going to happen while this Gyro's dead. But
Control also bought
how
back
much
though.
gold is it? Control also bought back for zero reason.
No, he bought back when Gyro started hitting the throne. He wanted to help, but then Quap bought back and killed the Gyro.
How are you gonna get there, little bro? Like,
well, he bought back before
your
they were
closest
there.
TP is the fucking outpost.
He bought back before they bought back.
Okay.
Yeah, but like he doesn't have bots, right? Like
No, I
as
know,
soon as
but
he could be there is like 25 seconds.
Yeah, but he was thinking he could help out because I
Yeah.
think Lorenzo was making the play like we're gonna go for throw.
It's very wishful thinking, but
I mean, I do think they could have ended the game there if every hero bought back.
potentially.
It was just
But
uncoordinated.
man, they still have only one Rax. That I feel like that Gyro gets top Rax no problem, and potentially even leaves after it. I think they might have given him top Rax, but he pushes it, forces the buyback, and I think pays for it.
Oh my god, Deso AC? What am I seeing?
On
My eyes.
on Mars.
Yeah, this is a.
Got the
Guy
stacks
loves
though.
dying.
He's got the Deso stacks.
That's Deso stat.
And now he's going Scythe. He's like taking his favorite parts of the carry build and the offlane build and mix mashing them into the mid lane build, which makes sense.
Also, Alex is level 24 by the way. Same level as the Necro
That's crazy.
and the Mars.
What does
Oh
he
my
get
God.
at 25? Oh, 3 seconds Shikuchi cooldown is actually nutty. And we
Axe
see
good.
Earthshock has 2 charges
Wait,
on the
Axe
Ursa.
is
This is going to help
huge.
him a lot.
Axe is
Axe
huge.
is huge. He
You
can,
get another HP pool for the Ursa.
if he is smart about this, it's going to be hard for this Necro to get any kills. They try to go on somebody. If Alex is able to save him, press the ulti, they waste the Necro, they waste the Mars initiation. That could be exactly what they need to get a good fight. Because I feel like Dire has this great initiation. They have all this single target. Mars ulti spears them. Necro ultis him. They get Jakiro stun, Jakiro macro pyre, and then all of that wasted because Alex hits the ulti. That could be the perfect way to win a fight
would be-
for Radiant.
Yeah.
It is
It'd
tough.
be a
It's I
Great
don't.
combo breaker. Yeah.
It's fantastic combo breaker. Even if let's just say the Mars spears somebody and W's them, even then you can get them back to full HP.
I remember the first time I played against this Weaver for this patch, and the man just went
Alex scouts out Roche.
Ags blink on Weaver. He
Yeah.
just
All right.
owned
We
us.
gotta focus on this. Mars
I'm focusing.
potentially thinking about blinking. Could be very dangerous.
They left this ward up
Awkward.
on Radiant. Very scary.
Oh no, the ward.
They're smoked though.
Oh,
there it
Kaden
is.
sees it. Thank God. But they're smoked. They're going in onto the Warlock. They need this hero. This is very important. Does it go on the Mars?
He's fine,
Okay, he
he's
does
fine.
go in there on the Necro. He gets the Necro
This
power
is the
up.
biggest kill.
But
This is the biggest kill.
the
They
Necro's
got
dead.
it.
That is huge. Gyro running away though. I mean, the Ursa's running away. He's too low HP. They have to reinitiate. They have to go back around.
Yep, cut it
Kaden
out.
trying to do damage on the side. Oh my God, the right clicks are so much. Alex stunned up. Can he get? Oh, he gets stunned again. The Gyro's going to kill him.
This is
The
fine.
Ursa, I mean, it was so great that they got that kill, but Ursa without the Satanic just takes so much damage and has to leave. He needs an ability to get HP back. They're gonna commit for
They can
this.
fight.
Is this
They
Necro
can
not
fight.
gonna buy back?
Oh, but they don't have. They,
They
don't
can
have nice
definitely
faculty.
fight.
They don't.
Oh,
Nice-
but they see the DD or the.
Okay, all right.
Oh
It's
no!
the rush. It's the rush.
I think they gave up.
They don't have
They're
nice
all-
faculty either.
Yeah, they're all back. Dire's going to get this Roche, and they're just gonna push down high ground. Can they defend this? This Gyro's got Butterfly now. Like this
Oh,
Ursa
oh,
needs
maybe.
satanic MKB to like
Yeah,
win this
yeah.
game.
Problem. Wait,
Aegis Butterfly on this
didn't Ursa
gyro.
have the
What?
saber dagger, whatever it was called? You
Did
have
it?
that, right? It's
I
a
have
tier
no
3.
idea. Serrated chip?
Yeah. He definitely had it. I can't believe he gave that up. That's a good answer against butterfly. It's 20% true strength.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
This item is whatever. I don't think it does shit. To be honest, dude.
I think he's thinking the gyro's gonna press satanic and he's gonna crippling crossbow. But you always forget. Oh, they're gonna go in on the side of Radiant. Are they really gonna try this? They are onto the Mars. He has BKB though. Is he gonna use it? He does.
Oh, the
Copper
spear!
in on the 3. That is a huge initiation. This is so much AoE damage. Cop trying to do as much as he can, but there's just so much damage. But wait, they do get 2 kills on both of the supports. Night Stalker does end up going down though.
What
Honestly,
do?
not the worst trade.
These fights are crazy, man.
Mars BKB'd, and I don't know if you saw this, he refreshered as well. The refresher shard is down.
I literally
Alex
have no idea what's
manages to
going.
survive barely with his ulti.
I have no idea what's going on in fights until like 3 people die, and then I'm like, okay,
I know.
I guess 3 people died.
I think this might be a 60-minute.
This we've seen a lot of 60-minute characters from this tier.
I'm telling you, it's like a curse or something. All we see now are 60-minute games. Like that's all we get at this point. I feel like my average game, like history, like not just the games I played, but the games I watched, has been 50 minutes for sure.
Dude, Slush wants the cheese, man. He wants this block.
Dude, look at his
I
inventory.
love
like,
that he's just dropping
he's,
him on the ground.
Like, what is he gonna do?
He used it! He just used it!
Dude, he has to make space for dust.
Dude, that's a 900 HP heal. Oh my god.
Man, I wonder if they stalled out the Sages. I really. Oh no, they might
They might
smoke.
get the
2
Necro.
smokes on
Well,
Jakiro.
they don't
Oh,
have
but
their
are they gonna get the
nullifier.
Necro in the top range? No, they just barely missed it.
This is
And
the
look at that
longest
TP
TP
timing,
in
dude.
existence.
That was a
Oh my
2-decade
god.
TP. That is nothing short of tragic.
That's the type of thing where you'll watch it back, like
And
you don't realize how close you were to dying, you know?
so mad. I
Was
would
he
be
close to
so
dying
mad.
at all? They had no
Yeah.
stuns.
They had
Oh,
Basher,
they have
yeah,
Abyssal.
Abyssal
They have
Blade.
Abyssal. Yeah.
All right,
He
they're
was dead
gonna
as hell.
try high ground in the bot lane. Okay, we see him going on the Clockwork, onto the side, gets the Weaver. This is a huge kill if they can get
That's
it, and
a
he is going to
buyback.
die. That's 125
That's a
seconds
buyback.
without him. The ulti,
Night
meanwhile,
Stalker's
by
alone.
Kaden does nothing. Night Stalker
Completely
alone,
alone.
trying to go in the
Completely
Necro. He does bait out the ulti, but I think they just go back in.
Melee racks down. Range racks down.
Melee Rax is down. Fortify is up. They do have a Fortify, but can they stop this Ursa? He's got, I mean, this Gyro, he's got Aegis for almost 2 minutes.
Now it seems really hard.
It seems, I'd say, close to impossible at this point. They are going to try to go on to this Gyro, but he gets stunned up on Jaybird. Meanwhile, the Satanic comes out.
Getting a Satanic
Look
target.
at that heal. Oh no, just gives him a Satanic target, and that is Megas. They are on the side, gonna try to go on to Lethal Kins. He gets four-stepped out. Meanwhile, they do get the ulti on to... He just died from that. Jaybird's just dead. Meanwhile, the Ursa working it up. He presses Satanic, he presses ulti, but he gets fuels up. Is he going to be able to do anything? I don't think so. He just gets stunned some more. And he just dies, accepts his fate. That's 100 seconds without your carry. Meanwhile, House is also dead for 60, no buyback. They're just going to hit tier 4s. Zoning ulti for Lorenzo. They fortify, but is it going to be enough? He gets pushed back. He's dead on the Night Stalker. It's 125 seconds. Pushing down the last tower, it doesn't even matter anymore. Kaden calls GG. It is over. Bandits take game 1. In 53-minute bloodbath.
What was the pivotal moment of that game? What was the key moment? To
It's
me,
tough to pin down.
there was 2 moments that stood out. The first was the first fight where Night Stalker had the nullifier and just didn't some bottom Roche pit fight never ended up casting the nullifier on the Necrophos. Necrophos just lived the
Yeah.
whole fight, did an insane amount of damage. And then the second one I think was when they chased down the gyro, and the gyro got 2 kills, 1v5.
Case, have you played It Takes Two?
I have played It Takes Two,
You know what just released today?
It Takes 3.
which is It Takes
Split
Three.
Fiction, which is the same studio that made It Takes Two their next game. They've been working on it for 5 years. It released today. I'm so excited.
They did. There's great namespace there that they just kind of missed, though. I got to be honest.
What? Like It Takes Three?
It Takes Three would have been great.
But that would have required
Three-player
3
game.
players.
Yeah, but you got to do it.
You gotta do it.
They could have just made a 3-player game, you know?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm so excited.
I did play a bit of It Takes Two with Alex, actually. The
You
Weaver
didn't
that
finish
game,
it?
I think.
You didn't finish the game?
Or with Jake. Was that you and me, or was that me and Alex?
No, I asked you to play, and you didn't respond, and then you played it with Alex later, like a month
And
later.
then I played with Alex.
That's how that happened.
It happens
I'm
to anybody.
lucky.
If It Takes 3 came out, the 3 of us could have played. You know?
I
Or
wish.
y'all would have asked me, and
You
I
would
would have
there
message
said,
is-
him, and then he would play it
I
with
would say
Henry
There's
and Alex.
another
Yeah.
3-player game that I kind of missed. There might be another one I don't know yet. I'm of course talking about trying.
That's insane. I'd rather talk about the game than even think about trying.
Fair enough. So
Wait,
what do
have
you
you
think
played
went
It
wrong
Takes Two,
then?
Jake?
Oh, I never had anyone to play it with. I got abandoned.
It's a good game to play. Anyway.
To be fair, I did play 10 minutes with Alex, and then we quit.
What? You guys should just play it together. The game is so good.
It's just sometimes that's how shit goes.
Chase is a serial game abandoner.
It happens more often than you think.
Why do
I
you
know
make it
how-
sound
I know
like
how often it happens.
Yeah, what?
It's not more often than I think. I understand this.
Okay, anyway, back to the game. No stuns. I think Riri gets ugly head. Gyrocopter gets to not buy a BKB and gets hit the entire time. Like, I don't know.
Did
Like,
he really not have a BKB?
no, he didn't need one. Why would he need
Yeah,
one?
fair enough.
Like, at what point in the game would he be needed it? Like, Night Sucker jumps in, whatever, just hit him.
Yeah.
Ursa jumps in, whatever, just hit him.
No, I mean, other than maybe overcooking, like the going throne a little bit, very well played game from the gyro.
Yeah.
And then anything else we can point out from Radiance that they can look back on and work on?
I'm sad the Ursa had such a rough time in that lane. I'm very saddened by that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like that shouldn't have happened.
I mean, I think you're down MMR in that lane, right?
You think that's what it was?
Like 7k MMR or something. I forgot.
Well, I don't know what Jeremy's MMR is,
Sheesh.
but
I mean,
yeah,
they're definitely down.
Lethal Kittens is pretty high MMR.
This guy's a beast. I don't know.
It's not completely crazy that they're losing these lanes.
Yeah, bot lane was a little sad. The only other thing was like there was 2 like that one at, I think it was like 14 minutes when Ursa is just like randomly showing bots when none of the dire heroes are showing on the map. Just like pokes his head out of the trees and gets like every spell in the game cast on him. Probably shouldn't be there. And when they're taking Tormentor top, and I think Caden does the same thing mid, right? Just doesn't see any dire heroes. Just kind of pokes his head, starts hitting the mid wave.
It was bad, right? Because like this team is just not playing together. Jeremy dies bottom, followed by the entire like 5-man rotations are easy to dodge, right? Like there's a lot of tells on the map that should tell you when teams are 5-man.
Yep.
And so they theoretically should be very easy to dodge. But in consecutive fashion, Ursa died bottom to a 5-man gank. Quap died mid to a 5-man gank. Nice Sucker died bottom to a 5-man. Like you cannot have this. Like it's just poor gameplay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you're getting caught by 5-man ganks 3 consecutively, like it's like Jeremy got caught. He's like, Caden, it's your turn, brother. You got the baton now. Caden's done. He's like, all right, Jaybird, line it up.
You think they're
Like,
like,
these
all
are the-
right, I think the 5-man's going bot. Whose turn is it? And Jaybird's like, it's my turn. Presses the TP.
yeah, I'll
That's
go to this
exactly
way.
what's happening.
It's just like there's certain things like when you make a 5-man play, it has a very high chance of if you find someone to kill someone, but has an extremely low chance of actually hitting. So the fact that they landed 3 5-man games back to back is like it's kind of shameless from the
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know
for
if
sure.
would you say it has a low chance of hitting? Maybe if it's like against very strong players, there's a low chance of hitting.
yes.
I would say I would go further to say that the cost of it missing is much higher.
That
right?
as well, yeah. If you miss, the cost of missing is very punishing.
So
'Cause
if you
you're missing
can
timing
make
in the
them
way it
miss,
comes
like
in.
if you can like give up a wave, right? Like one wave, maybe 2 waves to just make them miss, it's so worth it in terms
Oh,
of
100%.
gold swing.
I mean,
Mhm.
if you don't farm that bot wave that Jaybird did, because he was farming in front of the tower, that's costing like 5 or 6 waves worth of net worth. Just for skipping that wave, right? Like every
Yeah.
single moment where they're 5-manned around is where they're not doing something else. Uh, and yeah, the consequences of dying right in front of your tower means they immediately take the tier 2. So they make back everything they lost, but more. It's yeah, they just need to play together more. Like I was saying that like
For sure.
if you're Night Stalker, you have this like insane timing at around 8 minutes in the game where you get level 6 and it's right before nighttime, right? Because now you can use your ulti, turns into nighttime, and then you'll have another night ulti by the like halfway through the nighttime that you can use.
10 seconds left.
Yep.
8 now.
But we saw 10 minutes and there was no Night Stalker ulti used, and then he ended up using a top when he got gone.
Yeah.
Which is not a place that you want to be.
No, I mean they kind of maybe stayed in their lanes a little too long, right? Like like right around 9 or 10 minutes, they had the exact same lane setup that they had at the start of the game, right?
Yeah.
The same 2 heroes bottom, same hero mid, same 2 heroes top.
I think but like, so if you remember what happened at 10 minutes in the game was that Jaybird went top and dove the Jakiro, and the Mars TP'd and killed Jaybird.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
right as he killed him, Jaybird uses ulti.
Yep.
Instead, if Jaybird ultis to dive that Jakiro, he sees the Mars, he never gets caught. They probably kill the Jakiro too.
5 seconds. 4.
So it's just
3,
like,
you get it.
I don't know, I guess it's just like a misplay in general, but
Yeah, I mean, like I'm guilty of that sometimes, right? Like if I have a big ultimate, I have like a game-changing ultimate, I don't want to like waste it, right? Like I don't want to use it to take an objective that we might otherwise be guaranteed to take.
Yeah.
But
like Night Stalker is weird, right? Because like
Plenty of time to tell an announcer
if you
what will be
ulti during the
what will be
nighttime, you get less value than if you ulti during the daytime. Do you agree with me with that?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
So that you actually should be incentivized to be ulti between 8 and 10 minutes. It's like when you want to ulti on Night Stalker to get maximum.
Or rather,
value.
there's a time like there's a cutoff, right? Let's say I don't know what it is, but it's like
Like
8:20 or
9:30.
like 8:30. That
Yeah,
like if
like
you
9:30.
don't ult by 8:30,
10 seconds.
then you just won't have it for 5 minutes at a certain point.
Yeah. I mean, like as a Night Stalker player, okay, I'm not a Night Stalker player, but I played Night Stalker once. But like, there's like this weird psychology where like you want to during the nighttime you want to save your ulti as much as possible, even though
10 seconds.
like it feels like that.
Yeah.
But you gotta like just kind of push that aside.
Starting in 5 seconds.
But on the converse, it's just feeling you should actively be trying to pop that ulti as soon as like between your level 6 and 10 minutes. Like that's something you should be actively be doing. You should be looking on the map for that. And we didn't see that from Jaybird. It feels really bad to pop your ulti and then die. I'll tell you that. That is like
Worst case
yeah,
scenario.
yeah, it's really tilting. That happened to me yesterday.
Dyer's
It's
choice.
so sad.
Let's give him a second.
Yeah, I was there.
Yep.
You're like at the tier 3.
Yeah, that you guys
like-
could have followed me to. We would have
They're
taken
like,
the
you guys, you were like, you need to play with me more.
Yeah, you
I
do
was
need
like,
to
I'm
do it.
just-
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not making it to the tier 3.
No, I ran there and then I looked back when he started going on me and I saw everyone was like 30 seconds away from me. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit.
4, 3,
I was so far out. I thought you guys were behind me the whole time. But anyway, that's something
All right,
that
so what do we
happened.
got here? Another
They haven't
Jakiro?
picked stun yet, so they haven't really learned from their mistakes. Come on. This has to be a stun. Maybe Ozo just doesn't play stun. Like, even if you don't think about... Okay, so like in that game we just saw, we didn't see a lot of people just running away, right? Like that wasn't a big problem we saw.
Yeah.
Like people weren't just running away, living on 1 HP. So it might make you feel like stuns weren't that important in that game, but it was such a huge impact because Gyro didn't have to buy BKB. Gyro gets hit at, so he already he gets an extra item slot. BKB is a useless item outside of its actual active. So he gets an extra item slot. And while he's while he's just satanic and hitting, while he's just autoing, like every single time you stun a hero that's doing damage, they're doing 0 damage, right?
Okay.
So stuns are also like incredible measures of like defensive ability. So not picking stuns is like exactly why they lost that game. Because Gyro just gets to hit the entire time without a BKB. Like I just can't just think about that for a second. That's why he felt unstoppable. And like we won't say the same thing from Jerry this game because there's a Shaker and a Jakiro. If he tries to 1v5, he gets stunned and he dies.
Yeah, I agree.
So we still don't see stuns from Dyer. They need to fix this drafting up. This is bad.
5 seconds. 4,
I don't think. I guess Ozone doesn't play a lot of stuns. And Schlesh is interested in this Weaver hero. But there needs to be compensation from the other roles if you're picking these two supports without stuns.
Yep.
Gyra is like a fake stun. It's not a good stun. We have to see these other heroes. Like, if they don't pick stuns, they will lose this game again. I can tell you right now. Let's see. Briar the off lane. This is their carry. What is Radiant going to? An elusive hero that gets away with no stuns? Oh god.
I think I know what Dyer's about to pick.
What is
And
that about?
What's
it
that
is
about to
a
pick?
stun. It is a stun.
Ice Stalker?
No.
10 seconds.
What is
Think-
Caden play that counters puck mid? I don't know.
No, not. I think they'll pick their offlaner here.
He's... I don't play with Jaybird a lot. I don't know what he likes to play. Let me look it up.
Oh, is this the
Do you
draft
think
prep?
he's gonna pick
A little bit the draft prep.
Faceless Void?
Dude, actually, Faceless Void. It wasn't Faceless Void. Faceless Void would be interesting here.
You think Sand King?
There you go with the Ursa this time.
All right. Dyer gets to ban.
Ooh, that was not what I thought.
Uh-oh.
I
But
thought they
that's
were gonna
not-
pick. There's a delay, right? Chick?
Wait a second.
There is. He said 5-minute delay.
I thought they were gonna pick Tide.
Tide Hunter. Well, it's really bad.
Damn.
now. You're gonna pick Tide Hunter.
Well, isn't... I mean, am I crazy or is this like a god-awful Pango game?
It's a good Pago game.
It's a good Pango game against Puck, Ursa, and Shaker.
Ursa doesn't do much versus Pago. Puck is like you have one way to. I mean, like the ulti is good, but it's not that bad. I'm not saying it's insane. Like the mid lane's matchup is really really sad for Puck. And it's a stun. Like this is what I like to see. You have a hero with a stun.
Mhm.
I mean,
And s-
honestly, this isn't enough stun.
All right.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. When you're facing a Puck, you need some fucking point click instant stun, like the core of Dota. Uh,
you want like
and
shaman, right?
yeah,
So like that's
Shaman. I mean, Night Stalker is actually really good.
10
Uh,
seconds.
Night Stalker was bad.
5 seconds.
Who would I pick? Doom could be good. Doom could be good.
you like Tide or no? With
Tide's
the shard.
banned.
Hmm.
And you're never clipping Puck with your shard. The Puck's any good. You have to like blink melee ravage him to ever get a stun off on him. Sand King is fine, honestly. I like Sand King. I
How
think
about
6
Axe
is a
then?
pick.
Axe?
Axe is not great because I think it suffers in lane versus
Dyer's
Ursa,
turn to pick.
and it's really hard to catch Puck if they're a good Puck with Axe. I like Sand King. Sand King's instant. It's a stun. It lays well versus Ursa. I hope you go Sand King as Invis
10
though.
seconds.
You have
Just
to go
long enough
Invis
to
for some.
regret every choice you've made if you hurry.
Very strong lane.
5 seconds.
What about Veno?
No,
Just shut him down, you know? Just shut him down in lane.
it's not gonna happen. Dude, that was too many patches ago, Spin. Things don't work like that anymore.
Back in my day, we would pick slows versus the melee heroes.
They beat stuns. Okay, they're gonna pick Sand King. I'm 100% sure of this.
Radiant's up.
Legion
Fuck.
Commander.
Okay, but I'm fine with that. Good pick. It's a stud. I think it's still hard to catch a
Done.
puck, but if you ever catch a puck, it's a stud. That's a real stun. You know,
10
it's
seconds.
a manly stun, not like the weak warlock ulti stun.
We're starting in 5 seconds with or without you.
Okay, what does Radiant? Their team fight's good. They have good damage. They have stuns. They're elusive. Uh, they need some initiation, I guess. So hopefully their last pick
I mean, they
is
have Shaker.
Shaker's like better at counter initiating.
Cave Johnson here. It's Dota time. It's
Okay,
time
that
to
is
choose
not
who's going to
typically who I
defend
think of when I
those
think of
aces.
initiation. That's alright. Okay, so Shaker 3.
It'll be a mid shake. Like they might do the big. Oh no, puck mid. Okay.
Puck versus Pango is I think Pango favored. It used to be. I don't know if it still is because they nerfed Universal Heroes. Ursa versus Legion. So Ursa Jakiro versus Legion. Weaver I actually think is extremely Legion favorites. I think this will go very well for the off lane.
10 seconds.
And Gyro,
5
Warlock
seconds.
versus Shaker, Shallow. I mean, I can't imagine Gyro's losing this lane, right? I feel like Gyro Warlock is such an easy formula. If you ever hit Warlock Q on both heroes, you get so much.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like what I'm seeing from Dyer. I think they can take this game. Shadesburg.
Yeah, I'm here. Just letting you guys do the do the draft, but I do think I kind of like Dyer's draft. I think I'm a much more of a fan of it than I was their last draft, at least. I think they have good stun. They got decent initiation. The Shadow Demon is going to be a little bit of an issue for this Legion commander, but we'll have to see how it does end up going. I like that they got this Weaver again. I think Alex did a good job on the Weaver last game.
Yeah, he played well.
We
Who do you
will
think's
get
gonna win?
into it. Game 2, I do think. Oh, this is a tough one. I like Radiant's draft 2 is the issue. It's gonna be really tough. I think I'm gonna say Dire this time because I want to manifest the Dire victory. I am a biased caster, I do
I
admit
think
it.
I think Dyer's gonna win as well.
See how it goes.
Spin?
I mean, we're biased, right? Like, so I can just
Oh,
admit
yeah.
my bias
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
say that
We didn't ask who
I
you
think-
want to win. Who you think will win?
but it's like they're gonna listen to this back, you know, and if they hear me say like I think they're gonna get crushed, then they're gonna think I don't have confidence in them, and they're gonna lose confidence in themselves.
I see. Okay. So what?
Yeah,
what
but
do we
now
go
that
for?
you've gone through the whole
I
thing,
think it's
now
way
it's
worse
just
that you
it's
said all
over.
that. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I was about to say now it's
No,
all over.
but I'm saying like in spite of that, like so
Wait,
that's
okay,
why
we
I
do see Radiant going up onto the high ground. They're gonna run into. Keep going.
so normally I would be biased, but in this case I'm not gonna be biased and just say Dire has the better draft and they're gonna win.
We think Dyer has a good chance this game. There's options because Radiant has pretty good team fight, I would say, with the
Does
Shaker.
Ursa Ags let him, or does regular enrage? Can he ulti during Legion duel?
No, you're silenced.
So you can't enrage or Ags enrage.
No.
Okay, sounds pretty
If you
good
get
to
it
me.
off before, it's like a 2-second duration duel. So,
Yeah.
but no, Axe is
Oh,
not
Alex a
on
beast,
Axe.
getting the sentry.
This hero trades so well. He should just auto.
Oh my god, he has to use the second sentry. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world.
Oh, he's dewarding.
No way. No way.
That's huge.
So what do we think the lane to watch is this game?
I think mid could be some kills.
For sure, for sure.
But I think this Ursa Legion lane will have a lot of contention as well. I think all three lanes could
Yeah,
have people dying.
honestly, I could see potential in any lane. Could be a go at any point with the Shadow Demon Ursa bottom. They do a lot of damage. And then we have this Earthshaker top with the Jakiro. Yeah, pretty much every lane could see a kill. Right now, it is going to be pretty quiet. This Ursa farming pretty well. Gyro doing a little rough in the beginning lane. It's hard to guarantee CS against the Shaker. Yeah, you really got to play aggro. Just let the Shaker play how he wants because impossible to CS versus him. Oh no, and he missed 3 melee creeps under tower. Jeremy is so sad right now. Like, he's distraught. Meanwhile, this Ursa 12 CS, and we see it go. I've completely missed it. Onto the Shadow Demon.
From the
First blood.
Sheer.
That's nice to see.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
I almost died.
god.
5 stacks.
That was very close. That is huge. First blood going the wave Dire this time. Jaber getting a nice influx of gold. Alex got to be a little bit careful here.
It was Slush's first blood.
Oh, Slush was first blood, yeah. Yeah, this Gyro, I mean, this This Ursh should be
CS is not
14 and
looking
6
good, yeah.
right now. Yeah, the Gyro is doing very poorly.
Oh, they got a pull. This
Oh,
pull
but
hurts a lot.
they get slashed in the bot lane.
This pull from Dire hurts a lot. Or from
Mhm.
Radiant in the top lane. That's one right here. That's a whole creep wave down.
It's a whole creep wave. This
Dude,
Gyro is
if that was
feeling
you
on
and me,
this
I
side.
would be very sad right now.
Yep.
But it's okay. Bannock, Ozone getting a pull off on the easy camp. This will definitely help him catch up.
I don't know if that's this Gyro should be running at this Jakiro, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Who got the Lotuses?
Radiant.
Or both?
Radiant.
No, I didn't see bot. I'm gonna watch it top. I mean, this is the standard stuff. Like, when I lose a lane, this is how I lose a lane. Of like, I fail to use mana with my carry,
Yeah.
and they just haven't used their spells together at any points.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know, this Warlock Gyro, like, you should be bonzing this guy on this wave right now and Eing it. Like, they should be using bonds right now and Eing. But they're just not casting spells, they're not doing any damage, and so, like, that's why this Gyro is doing so poorly. Like, you force this Shaker to take, like, 300 damage in exchange for, like, 1 deny because you're just spamming the wave and doing so much damage.
He's not doing that bad, right? Like his CS is 4 down.
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
it's not the
punishing
worst,
the
but
lane
they
at
could
all.
be doing so much better.
Yeah, I
They
think
could
they
be
should
doing
be
better in
punished.
CS. These guys could be lower on the Gyro and on the Shaker and the Jakiro. Right now, they're full HP. It's kind of scary. Like, they could do a lot of damage and you could potentially die.
So
But
honestly, like
This is
something
a
that
perfect
happens.
wave.
Something that happens. Oh, they're gonna get dove. Or I think I'll be fine. I think something that happens a lot when I play offlane
Mhm.
is I'll buy a shitload of regen and just throw my body at the carry. And what ends up happening is both of us
There
are
we go.
really
Top
poor.
lane. They finally do
Nice.
the combo. And look how much damage they're
Yeah,
taking.
yeah. It's
You do the combo, and suddenly it's like, wow, this Gyro gets to farm the entire wave. The CSE misses. There's a good chance Warlock gets it anyway. And then this
oh, well, where's this
Shakiro's
pull?
at 200 HP.
Just pull for the enemy team.
That was a little bit odd, but this is not bad. This is what I wanted to see. They're gonna get damage back though, but it's what needs to happen. I mean, they should be doing this every time Fatal Bones is off cooldown.
And then this
And
pulls us
meanwhile,
to
okay, Caden, he complained about it, I'm sure, in between games. Alex in the mid lane,
yeah, I'm
going to
there's
make
too
sure
many.
this puck doesn't get a ruin. Oh, could they try here?
Up.
Oh, they're going to make it go onto the Gyro. He's getting healed up barely. Are they going to be able to get him? They do get him with the blood grenade. I think that blood grenade killed him. The Warlock's going to try to do some damage, but
Oh
I think
my.
you die for that. Don't you just get chased down now? He doesn't want to do it. But that is a kill onto the Gyro. Oh my god, look at this versus CS. How is this even possible? This guy cheating?
56?
Is the game
Holy.
bugged? Is he cheating? What's going on here?
Bugs, right?
I mean, even if bugs, it would be. Like, he's not using it that often.
Surely he
Once
hasn't
PS
hit
for 10
more
minutes.
than like $7.
Yeah.
Surely he's.
It's not that
What's
many
going on
bugs.
in the bot lane? What's happening? How does this guy have that much CS? This guy's gonna get a
I think
10-minute
he
battle
just-
period.
I think he's just shoving the wave in and then
The Gyro's.
killing the small camp.
Imagine if the Gyro was doing this. He could be in range with him. I'm worried now that we're gonna see what the matchup looks like from the other side
Dude,
when
this
the
is
Ursa is the one leading the net worth.
Dude, 10
and it's
CS a
not
minute
gonna
at
be pretty.
7 minutes is insane, actually.
It is not gonna be pretty the CS. They're
Oh,
gonna
wait,
go,
what's he
but
doing, though?
yeah, that's a very dangerous go, especially when you're going this Battle Fury build. You don't have much in terms of stats. We do see Ozone making a teleport in. By the way, I'm gonna check. Okay, so the Wisdoms went 1-1 for both. We missed the Wisdoms this game, but Alex going in. He's got 4 stacks. He's about to get 5. He could die here. Alex goes down. Lorenzo
Almost
hits
finished.
level 6 before the Legion. And meanwhile, in the top lane, he dies again on the gyro. This is not what you want. This is very dangerous. Is this their last game before playoffs?
No, no, no.
Okay,
There's
so
2
they have
more. Is
another
it 8
chance.
weeks? Is it 8 weeks?
I think
Because
so.
I gotta be honest, this is looking like a 2-up. I know it's early to call it. It's only a 1K lead, but this Ursa's farming so well. Let's check the net worth. Yeah, he's at the top.
I think this Dire team is like makes good decisions at some point. Usually, like as the lane goes
Yeah.
later, the game goes on. So I don't think this game is like at any all decided. And the total net worth lead is less than 1,000. It's still very,
Very
very
true.
even. The only
It's just-
concerning thing is the net worth difference between the carries. The carry difference
In the
is
carries, it's huge. And like we saw what the game looks like when the gyro's super farmed, but now he's dead again, man. This guy's died a 3rd time in the top lane in a row. I think he has died TP, died TP, died TP. He
no,
doesn't
you
have
should just
TP
leave the
for
lane at
38
this point.
seconds. I mean, he doesn't have a choice. He can't even make it to lane. He's got to walk somewhere.
No, I mean he just needs to hit creeps and stop showing up
Yeah.
in this game.
This is not good.
I mean, this is like just the weakest lane of the team, right? Like it's
It's not.
Jeremy's like low immortal and
Oh,
Ozone
that's
is
what
not
you
even
mean.
immortal.
Okay, I see what you mean though. I was gonna say like their lane. I feel like it's just the game plan was so straightforward. It was so easy. You just bonds the wave and flat cannon, and you're done.
This is gonna be like a 11-minute battle period. No, 12-minute battle period.
Something like that. I
That's
thought it was
pretty
gonna be
fast.
sooner.
It's pretty
crazy
fast, but he doesn't have any kills, so I guess it's not gonna be that crazy early. Still CS. I mean, we're saying like 2 lanes go very even, and then the last lane go very one-sided. But it's definitely not yet unrecoverable. And I think I said like I actually like.
Okay, they do get a top
quite
lane. We
better.
miss it for the gyro. That's big. The gyro getting the kill on that. That is very huge for him. A lot of gold going his way. Some XP, and hopefully he can farm this wave. Maybe not. Definitely not, actually.
Yeah, you just gotta E and run it down.
He needs stacks, is what he needs. He needs some
Oh,
support
dude,
somewhere to make
Spoon
stacks.
needs to learn how to stack.
Let's not get started on this.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, they are going for a kill in the bot lane, ulting on the Legion commander.
It's a
He's
3-man
getting
queue.
pushed back. Is he gonna? He
Silence.
just dies.
Oh my god, 0 stick on Legion? Okay, how many sticks do we have already at? Can I just briefly look over this? Or Dire? Sorry.
Let's see.
Very good.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god, Jaybird is falling behind. Dude, how do you not buy stick? It's unbelievable. Alright. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Mid
we
lane.
see a kill in the mid lane. It was all tabbed, unfortunately.
That's not good.
That is not good. Game is not off to a good start. It's going exactly how Radiant wants it to go. How's going work at this game? Interesting
Good.
choice.
It's
I
good.
wonder,
It's
I
good,
guess
this game. It is good.
for the
but-
Shadow Demon, you can get working on the Ursa, who has finished
Puck is
Battle Fury.
classically good.
This Ursa is going to be so far. He's got his Battle Fury now. He is uncontested.
Oh, he's
0
rich,
deaths, 1 assist. This
Who's
guy's
this? Is this
been
Lorenzo?
Lorenzo.
Yep.
Killing it this year. Meanwhile, top. What are they doing? This Legion waiting to see somebody, hoping somebody comes up this high ground. They're gonna scout him out. They go for the duel.
That'd be so fun.
Do they actually get him though? He's gonna Echo Slam here, I think. Oh, but he
Oh,
nice back out. They put him under. Do they have enough? Caden coming in.
Yeah. Oh no, there's a
Ooh.
fucking rock there.
Oh, he's so mad, but
I
they
hate
are
when
going to
that
get the kill
happens.
in the end. They're also
Oh,
going to get
great
another
kills.
on the side. The puck comes in. He is going on Alex. He does get ulti down, or I mean silenced.
Dude,
Puck
what did
still
he
has the
hit?
ulti.
What did
Dude,
he fucking hit?
this camp is so awful.
A stomp. There's
All
a
of these
stomp there.
things.
Oh, he goes for the ulti on the puck. Caden is being focused, but they don't have enough damage for him. The Shakira's out of mana. Are they going to chase him down? Caden coming back up. He's got the Shadow Word healing him.
That's
For now.
crazy.
They're just going to back out. Meanwhile, though, I mean, if you look at it like this, they're just making space for the Ursa. Almost has Blink Dagger. This is bad. He's gonna. I'm calling it now. He's gonna hit double the Gyro's net worth.
Yeah, he's very rich.
Almost guaranteed he hit doubles the Gyro's net worth. There is. I don't know how they're gonna do this.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
Oh, but
Yeah, I
Caden
think
might
they
get a
have-
kill here. Oh, that was huge. Caden doesn't get the room, but he gets the solo kill on the puck. That is huge.
The fuck went
Honestly-
head first to get autoed by the Kaden. That's crazy.
I mean, there's definitely still a chance. Like
I mean-
Dyer has good heroes.
I would
They've
say,
got
like-
duel. They're going in on the bot lane. They could end up getting him here, but
if Ursa gets dueled, he just dies. Like he just dies before he gets
yeah.
up.
Well, you gotta be careful
They have a
about the
Shadow
SD.
Demon. Of course, yeah. So maybe like a little coordination with Weaver orchiding the Shadow Demon.
Yeah, I think that's what they need. That might have been the
but I think they
idea
have answers
behind
to
the
kill.
ulti.
I think they have answers to kill a farmed Ursa, which is like
Oh, but Puck's TPing
usually
here.
not the case.
They're pinging Jaybird. He has
Oh.
ulti on the puck. He's gonna use it. They go on him. Blink Dagger is out on the Ursa. Look at that
Why
damage.
is he
It's too
soaring?
much. And now he ultied. And the
Oh
Warlock is just wasted. He just has to run away. Caden, meanwhile, going to do some damage, but I think ultimately he is gonna have to back up. This Ursa could blink on him.
You click on
He's
Legion's
thinking
items.
about it on the Ursa, but he doesn't have ulti.
Yeah, he's so
Meanwhile,
ranked.
in the top, look at Earthshaker just hitting the tier 1.
That's
Like, even in the
like, did he not have
side lanes,
mana?
like,
Not have mana to
somebody
kill?
is always farming. Okay, and we do see it go. Shadow Demon getting caught out by himself. I think they're just going to let him go. Wait a second. Ursa blinks in. He gets ulti, dueled. Are they going to be able to kill him in time? That is a victory for this Legion. That is a huge kill.
Wait,
The number
wait,
one
wait, wait,
hero
wait,
in
wait,
the
wait,
game
wait.
in XP and gold. Meanwhile, Ariel does TP in. He has no mana and 500 HP. Is this going to work out for him? He is going to dive. He
Oh,
gets Echo
shoot.
Slammed. He is dead again. Caden on the side. Silence getting hit by the tower. He goes down as
Oh
well.
my
They dove
God.
way too far. The Earthshaker TP's in the hero they all forgot about. They thought he was just AFK in the top lane, but no, he got his Blink Dagger. Comes down. Gets another kill. Oh my god, is he going to get another kill? Alex ultis, dodges the silence, but he can W. Do they see him? He dies.
Wow.
That is a team wipe. At
Well, Orchid's
16
done.
minutes into the game. Orchid is done, but oh no.
Dude, I just realized Legion has the AoE dual talent.
Bottom tower, and it shows.
It doesn't even have the guard, so it doesn't matter if he gets off his Q.
Dyer's historical bottom tower is destroyed. It was named
Not looking good.
after Jeff Bottom. That looks like all the
I mean, that's
We
dual
will
damage
see
for everyone,
how
baby.
it goes.
Jeff Bottom.
It is
5
still
damage?
damage for everyone. You could get your gyro 5 damage. That's
Oh, he
you
wasn't
did
there.
get damage. Okay, well he did get Pango damage. That's not bad.
Okay.
They'd be too mad about giving a Pango damage.
Yeah.
About to be a pile of smoking rocks.
But you would love to see, like, if this gyro gets up to like plus 40, that is huge.
Do you remember the support
Would
Legion we
love to
played
see
with?
that. That guy was
Yeah.
a beast, though. That guy was built diff.
Yeah, that guy was amazing. He got so much damage for the team.
Oh, look top. There's gonna be a go onto the gyro. Look
This is,
how
this
much
is not good.
damage
This
he's
is not a
doing.
good
But
go.
Jakiro on the side. Is he gonna try to ulti? No, he just lets the macro
I mean,
go.
if this
Alex
Ursa
going
gets
in.
dueled-
He's got Orchid, but
It's
look
Orchid.
on the side. They're all
No, actually, it's
here.
fine.
They're scared. I'd be scared too, but okay. No, I was gonna say that Earthshaker has no mana, but Fire Fist, Mana Boots getting him back up. And they smoke. They ping him out. They get the duel. Are they going to get the damage? Is anybody else going to get the damage as well, is what I want to know. They do ulti for him. That was a little bit bold. Oh my god, he just blinks in on Ursa. He doesn't care. But
He's
they're going to
dead.
try to go... What did he hit? Oh my god, and he stuns the Shaker instantly. This is bad. I think Lorenzo might go back on Kaden. He's got blink up. Who is he going to go on? He goes back into the middle. He's going to try to hit Jaybird, but he's super low. They have to be careful. Kaden doing so much damage. He's going to get the kill. Control is going to have to leave after this. They have to back.
Oh
what
my
an
god,
Echo Slam!
dude!
Is that 5
Holy.
people? Echo Slam on to 5 Lorenzo. Back in Jaybird, my brother. You are fucked. Oh, what a blink. Barely manages to get out. Meanwhile, Aerial Bliss is thinking, where the fuck do I farm?
These are nasty echoes.
I gotta go hit this camp in the top. I might get scouted out by this Ursa and just die anyway.
These are nasty echoes.
That was, I mean, that was 5-man. That was literally a 5-man
It was
Echo
4.
Slam that got... Was that not 5?
just
One was
4
dead,
plus
right?
Golem. 4 plus
Yeah,
Golem.
4 plus Golem.
one was dead. I
Oh
think.
no, and they're in the rush. They're just in the rush. This could not be going worse. They do scout it out. Kaden trying to get the rune, maybe hoping he can get top afterwards, but this is just Roche 1 down. They're too slow, but they might still try to fight it. They know they're low. Alex going in. They do get the ulti on him, but Orchid is out. There is a huge fatal bonds, and they get the duel onto the puck on... No.
Dude, if that was...
and now they're trying to get the Ursa, but the Ursa has Aegis. You kill him, it doesn't... Oh, no. Are they even if they do get the kill? But now they have to try to back out the best they can, but are they going to be able to? Blink on Ursa, comes out immediately. He kills the Gyro. Now he's looking for Pinnock. He gets the double kill. Alex trying to get away on the side. Are they going to chase? They're not going to be able to find him. But that is 4 kills again. You just got team wiped.
You put dual
They
damage with
get
the entire enemy
Aegis,
team.
and then you lose 4 heroes again right after that.
And he
This
fed
could
dual to
not
the
be
entire
going
enemy
worse.
team.
No,
He
not the
fed
entire
duel to
enemy.
the...
Just, I mean, two cores. Puck and
Oh, was this
Shaker.
changed? It used to give
Puck
dual
is
to the
big,
entire
though.
enemy team. No,
Oh, well, it did give... Earthshaker got 5 dual damage from that.
for everyone that hit him, right?
Yeah. I think everyone assisting.
But these are not cores you want to give damage to. This is not like a small deal. Puck right-clicks a lot.
I wonder
So
if he
does the
misclicks
Shaker.
his talent. There's no way you take this one over the other one if you're picking Legion.
It has a higher win rates, all brackets, but
I mean,
probably in Immortal it's the other one.
no, so it's like it has a higher win rate on Dota 2 Pro Tracker, but as like a third of the games. I don't know. I feel like if it was the other facet, he just kills the puck there and lives.
The lead now is serious.
Yeah, this is a critical lead. We're gonna need to put
Brutal,
Dyer on
brutal.
hospice soon enough.
Full Lincolns on Shaker.
It's something.
Link Dagger on Shadow Demon.
Oh, we see the Orchid come out bottom. They're going to try this Ursa. Are they going to be able to do
they're
it?
leaving.
Kaden just backing out, though. He gets put under. That's bad synergy. But it doesn't matter. They're going to get Ozone. I think he doesn't have Glimmer. Forces out the puck ulti.
Dude, he was literally like the tick away from having Glimmer up cooldown. Not that it would have mattered because he was under Sentry, but you don't know that, and so you get tilted anyways.
So in your
14K,
experience,
dude.
I feel like this Grimoire just gets less and less useful the longer you wait to use. Am I wrong about that?
You're not wrong. I mean, he should
Like-
just pop it right now and get like, I don't know.
At least play on level 12.
Yeah, level 12. Maybe he's saving it for like the 15 talent's actually impactful. Maybe he's trying to save it for that.
But like you need like many tomes to get from level 14 to 15. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Gyro. Farming top, but he's under vision. This Ursa hunting.
He is
Has
so
Blink
rich
Dagger,
on that
has
shit
a
because
Basher.
BKB Basher Blink.
Barely gets out. That was scary.
Barely.
Hold on, who barely got out? The Ursa or the Gyra?
The gyro.
Yeah.
Barely. But Schlesh is
He's
cooking.
doing some stuff, but
Oh!
he might die here. Oh, there's
Ooh.
a go. Gets the duel. He gets put under on
disaster.
control. Oh,
God.
they're both dead. Oh, it's
It's not
looking
looking
bad.
like GG.
It is looking very tough. What do you do here if you're dire at this point? It seems like the Shadow Demon is just too strong of a hero right now. It feels like he's got this Blink Dagger. He can put under anyone you duel. Your Gyro doesn't have enough to... Oh my god, look at these net worths. None of them can fight. They all need to farm. They're so poor, but... I mean, Radiant's just going down middle. They know how over this game is. I can't believe this Earthshaker went Lincoln's first item. Over Axe. He's not even going Axe. It's kind of crazy. They're gonna try to get this tower. They do have Fortify. They're gonna be forced to use it, and they're gonna back out. I think game plan. If I'm Radiant, farm to Roche, and then Roche, you end this game. It's just over. They are going to smoke on Dire. Are they gonna try to do something with it?
I
They
mean, I
are
have to
moving out,
try.
trying to reclaim some space. I do think they need to try. They need to pray to God. One of these heroes is gonna farm alone, and they can get a duel on him. They gotta hope for something like that.
I mean, they're baiting Gyro mid, but
Radiant, they're
So-
all playing together. None of them are alone right now. They're all playing right next to each other. You're never gonna get the duel you want to get. And Alex could go here onto him. He does get a lot of damage. He manages to get the ulti out. He gets
The
dusted, but he's
ulti W.
gonna
Oh
run
my
away.
god. He did the W ulti combo.
Oh, you
That
hate
was
that.
super close.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating. Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower.
Another tier 2 down. The last one for Dire.
The last bastion.
It is looking so bad if you're a Shogunate fan.
I mean, these echoes have been earth shaking.
They've been insane.
Earth shaking.
Yep.
No
They're gonna
creeps.
get this tower, but they
Oh, I see
don't
the
have
creeps
backdoor,
top. Creeps top.
and they're going for the racks.
All right, Backdoor's about to come up though. The
Oh,
creeps top
this
are too far away.
Legion. It takes too long for him to kill a wave. Wait, but they're staying. They're gonna go in onto the Gyro, throwing everything. The Ursa taking so much damage, but he manages to get the kill. BKB is going to be down soon for him, though. Kaden going and trying to set him, but the
Oh my
Earthshaker
God.
somehow finds a 3-man Echo Slam. Again, the Weaver is going to die here. He's gonna take out. No, he manages to get the stick off Ursa, going back in onto Kaden. Can Kaden get out? He does. Ursa's so low. Is there any way they can regroup and try to get a kill? No. They just don't have enough.
Oh my god.
And they call it. They've had enough. They know this game's over. This Earthshaker has gotten echo after echo.
His average
5-man,
echo is like
3-man,
4 heroes.
4-man. The average echo was like 4 heroes that game. Dire just... It was just rough. So much went wrong for Dire in all those games. It felt like they got outskilled. It felt like they got outplayed. It felt like they weren't drafting to the best of their ability. It felt just off in a lot of ways. And I think that's what cost them.
All right, so next week is a must-win week for the Shogunate if they would like
It's going
to.
to be a must if they
Yeah.
want to make playoffs. This is scary. But at least they'll get an easier match, hopefully, because they're going to play one of the other high teams that also got 2-0'd. Assuming another one did.